Welcome to Two Door Pimp TV. If you're a true two-door lover, hit that subscription button. And if you own more than one two-door, hit that notification button. Now let's get into the video. What's happening, y'all? I'm Two Door Pimp. Thank you for tuning in to Two Door Pimp TV. As y'all can see, I still ain't been to the barbershop yet. We still in that quarantine lockdown, or staying home, or whatever you want to call it. Still at the barbershop, still ain't open up yet here for us, so I think I'm gonna try to trim this up myself later on. But anyway, I wanted to come and talk to y'all about a couple of things for y'all. This, I'm really looking out for the newbies that's buying these two doors. It's some things that y'all need to know that y'all should know before y'all buy a two door. If you buy a two door and it's got a nice body and it's got high miles and you plan on keeping this thing for a while, I wouldn't buy a used engine. I done seen a lot of guys. I'm one of the ones who done bought a used engine. If you got a two door, it's got a nice body, you plan on keeping it for a while, spend that little extra money, man. Save some money, go get you a crate engine. Get you a brand new 350 from AutoZone or somewhere. It pops right in, you won't have no problems. One of our members, boss, he did this right here when the rest of us was playing around with these little shady engines. He went on and popped the brand new engine in there. His truck the only one running right now, consistently. Everybody else had been flopping engines and the same things with trannies. If you got let's say you got a 92 to a 93, 94, you're gonna have a problem finding you a transmission. So you might as well go and get ready to save some money and get you a brand new one. If you got a 95, same thing with the 95. 95s are a one-off year. If you got a 95, you can only use a 95 transmission. Now, when you get into the 96s, 97, 98, 99, you good. That's a lot of those floating around. With those older ones, you in for it. So, and if you do find an engine or a tranny or a rear end or anything like that, from them ages, used 9 times out of 10, it's a problem. It's gonna be a problem. So get ready to rebuild whatever you got. If you like the information, if you watch some of the videos I do, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Share these videos with people who are thinking about buying new two doors. Hit the notification button. Also, another good thing for y'all to know is single cab trucks, extra cab trucks, Suburbans, dualies, things like that. All of them parts that come, all the front end parts of that stuff, some of the drivetrain, some of the rear end and things like that, that fits on the two doors. So if you have to go the used route, those are some of the vehicles that you can use. Once again, you got the 4-door Tahoes. Everything fits except for the rear end area. What I mean by that is kind of like the back seats. That's not interchangeable. You can use Suburbans. Their back area is not interchangeable. But as far as the shocks, the drivetrain, the rear end, the engine, the doors, the hood, the fenders, the bumpers, all that stuff is interchangeable. So when you're looking for parts for your two-door, you can look on those things. You don't have to just look for a two-door. Now, like I said, you just can't use the middle section or the third row section. I do have my third row set up. From a Suburban into short bus. But that's a modification that I had to do. That's not just a plug and play. But there's a lot of things you can take out of those other vehicles and plug right into your two-door, and you good. Another one of the easiest things that you can do when you buy a two-door, to change your two-door, just to give it a new look, we got a place called Certifit. Certifit, you can go and get, all of your headlight assemblies, your tail light assemblies, and your park light assemblies, buckets. Just those couple things right there will give your truck a facelift. Just taking off the glazed, the old, faded tail lights, the old faded headlights. When you put them crispy joints on there, it's gonna make you fall in love with your truck. I guarantee you. So let that be one of the first things that you do if your lights are bad. When you buy the aftermath I mean, the aftermarket parts, some of them don't fit correctly, but a lot of the original equipment fits perfect. So keep that in mind also when you get your two-door. You know, and a lot of people wants to get them and throw them, you know, put them together right away. You know, but just take your time, get it running, because you don't want a badass two-door look good as hell sitting on the side of the highway. You know what I mean? They're worth fixing. Grab you one that's nice. Take your time. Fall in love with it, and I guarantee you, whatever you do to it, others will fall in love with it also.